So in the previous chapter, previous class, we had discussed about the alteration of MOA in the case of change name clause. Okay. So in change name clause, I had marked you one simple doubt. So it was misprinted here. It was from the date of approval. Let's correct that first. Okay. Date of approval. Because how the ROC will reserve the name, guys? After approval only, no? Not after application, after approval. So days we will count after approval only. So 20 days in what cases? In the case of fresh name, fresh for the freshly you are applying for the name, and in which form you have to apply? Yes, and then for the existing company, which form? Run. So in run, and how many days the ROC will reserve the name? 60 days from the date of approval, and these 20 days also from the date of approval. Okay? Yes. So this was in the change of the name clause, and here I had not given you short notes. That also I will give. Today I had prepared all short notes. First you understand by the short notes, then you enter here. Unnecessary this much of literature you have not to write, because previous many years these question had never asked you to change in the situation clause and all. You have not to write the procedure. Okay, but unnecessary lengthy procedure it is given. So I had made it very short for you. So you can go through that. And one question in 2019 it came, that is also not regarding the procedure. They had asked a reason there, that also I will discuss. Okay. So here we have to start today the change, alteration of situation or registered office clause. Alteration of situation or registered and office clause, section 13, subsection 4, 5 and 7. Okay. So first of all, the registered office, as you know, you have to give your you have to intimate to ROC your registered office address. So that address, if you wanted to bring changes in your registered office, okay, so there are criteria where you are going to change, whether within the same city or from the whether within the same city within the local limit, or outside of the local limit but within same city. Then if you are changing one ROC to another ROC, because in two states there are two ROCs, guys. In Maharashtra the ROC is in Mumbai and Pune. Okay, Mumbai and Pune. And in Tamil Nadu, Chennai, and second one is there in Coimbatore. Tamil Nadu में दो ROC है, अपने कर्नाटका में one ROC, Bangalore, and Tamil Nadu two ROC. One is in Chennai, second one is in Coimbatore. In Maharashtra, two ROC, Mumbai and Pune. Okay. So when you are changing your registered office and the jurisdiction, means where your company name will be registered with who, which ROC. So that jurisdiction if you are changing, that is the third one. And fourth one is when you are changing your registered office from the one state to another state. These four situations we are going to discuss today. Okay. So the first one is very easy. Let's see this. What you have to do? The alteration of situation clause and registered office, section 13, 4, subsection 4, 5 and 7. So first one is a change within the local limit in same town, guys. Change within the local limit in same town. So in the same town, the local limits, it's defined. If out of that local, within local limit you are changing, so what procedure you have to do? You have to do the board resolution pass. You have to call the board meeting and you have to pass the resolution that you wanted to change within the local limit in the same town, and you have to pass the board resolution through the board meeting. Then which form you have to file? You have to file that resolution is passed for this change INC 22 within 30 days to ROC. Okay. Then there is no need of alteration of MOA, guys. Is there need of alteration? No. For this change you no need to alter your MOA. Only by intimating ROC in INC 22 this change can happen. There is no need to alter your MOA. Okay. So this is the only 2 to 3 lines you have to remember. See here. Change within the local limit of same town. A company bypassing which resolution? Board resolution can change the situation of its registered office within the limits of the same city, town or village. Second, an intimation of this change you have to give to the registered office, and verification of registered address shall be given to the registrar. Now registrar will, you have to intimate, registrar will verify it. And what you have to, which form? INC 22 within 30 days of such change, then this does not involve alteration of memorandum. So board resolution passed, intimation to ROC in INC 22 within 30 days. Third one, no need to alter the MOA. Finish. So which change it is? Change within the local limit of the same town, village and same city. Okay. Second one is change outside the local limit. Okay. Second one is what? What situation it is? Outside the local limit of any city, town or village, but within same ROC. ठीक है? Outside the local limit of any city, town or village, but within same ROC. Means if the ROC is the Bangalore, means your ROCs will be the same. You are not changing the ROC. Many cities are having one ROC only. You are just going beyond the local limit of your city. Okay. In that, what formalities you have to do, guys? See, no company shall change its registered office outside the local limit of any city, town, village where such office is situated without passing a special resolution. Okay. So in second, what you have to do, guys? When you are changing outside the local limit, pass the SR, special resolution. Any company eligible for postal ballot, they will pass the resolution by postal ballot. Now guys, for special resolution, it will be passed by whom? From shareholders. Now I told you, if you wanted to pass the special resolution, you have to give to notice to the shareholder. You have to call them physically. But there are some company who are eligible to pass the special resolution taking the consent of 75% or 3/4 through the postal ballot. This is a ballot, this is an envelope where you will send this to shareholders. There they will tick, yes, we are okay with this change, and you can pass the resolution. This is called the postal ballot. But these are implied to not all company, to listed company, and there are some eligible company. The criteria we will discuss. So more than 200 shareholders any company are having, they can also pass the any kind of special resolution from the postal ballot. Okay? Postal ballot में क्या होगा? One envelope will go to the shareholder. They will say yes or no. They will send it back. So there will be one side the company's address will be there. It will come again to the company. So without any physical meeting, what you can do? You can pass the resolution through postal ballot, but it is not allowed to all company. That's why they are telling with the any eligible company who can pass the resolution by the postal ballot, then they can pass the SR by the postal ballot. Otherwise, any other company can pass the special resolution by conducting EGM. ठीक है? General meeting or extraordinary general meeting you can call, and you can pass the SR. ठीक है? So there are only two conditions, guys. You have to pass the special resolution, and any company eligible for postal ballot, they will pass the resolution by the postal ballot. These 2 points you have to remember, guys. Okay? See, go through these lines. Only 2 points are there. Page number 45. Done? Easy? First one is having 3 points, second one is having 2 points. Done? Two situation clause done. Okay? The third one is what, guys? Change within the same state. State will be same, but from the jurisdiction of one ROC to another ROC. So as example I had given, say suppose your company is in Maharashtra or Tamil Nadu. If you are going from one ROC to another, so in Maharashtra, Mumbai to Pune, your company will register. Earlier it was registered in Mumbai ROC. Now you are going to change the registered office, that it will be registered under Pune ROC. Okay, so in that case what you have to do? Okay, let's see here. Change within the same state from the jurisdiction of one ROC to another ROC. This I had mentioned: Maharashtra, Mumbai and Pune, and Tamil Nadu, Chennai and Coimbatore. Okay. So in that case what you have to do, guys? You have to fill an application in INC 23. Okay. You have to fill an application in INC 23 e-form plus some fees for the confirmation from RD. RD is what? Regional Director. So you have to apply to Regional Director in which form? INC 23. Then within 30 days of this application, after hearing the parties, RD will give the order. Now what will happen? The company is there. Company will file to the RD in which form? INC 23. So now within 30 days of this application, RD will hear from the party they wanted to change the ROC jurisdiction. Then they will pass the, RD will give the order. Okay. Within how many days, guys? 60 days by the date of the confirmation from RD. Now here, just a second. After this second point, this point will be there. According to your book, I am going, just read according to your book. So within 60 days by the date of confirmation from RD, copy of the order will be filed where? To ROC 1. So what will happen, guys? You will apply to RD. RD will give the order. So RD order within how many days? Within 60 days. You will intimate to whom? In the ROC 1. ROC 1 is who? Your, say suppose your company is in Mumbai ROC jurisdiction. Okay. So you had applied to RD. RD had approved. RD had given the order. That order in how many days you will file? Within 60 days you have to file to whom? To the that ROC 1. Mumbai ROC. Okay. Then ROC will record the order of changes. Now this Mumbai ROC will record the changes. Then previous ROC 1 will transfer. After these changes, guys, what will happen? There will be transfer of all document from one ROC to the another ROC. So ROC 1 will transfer all the document to whom? The another ROC. Okay. ROC 2. Okay. Then certified copy of order of RD for this change of ROC within the state will be filed in INC 28 within 30 days of ROC 2. That's why I told this point should be here. See, after the second point, when we said who will give the, RD will give the order, this order will file to the ROC 2. Because RD had approved, now that will be filed in INC 28 to the new ROC, Pune, that this company is coming to this jurisdiction of the changed ROC. Okay. So these 4 to 5 points are there where you have to remember INC 23 for application. Then after hearing the party, RD will give the order. Then this order will be filed by the company to the present, means previous or ROC 1. Present, previous or ROC 1. How many days? 60 days. 60 days. And this in INC 28 you have to file to the new ROC, ROC 2 within 30 days of that changes, and one ROC will transfer to another ROC all the documents. Very simple. Simple hai? Nahi hai? So these things you have to take out a 5 minutes. And if you will not write, you will not remember this. If you will write once, I had simplified already this for you. You take this one, and after that also in your this, like the C situation, in the situation third, what you have to do? What are the forms? INC 60 days, then RD order, then to second ROC within 30 days in INC 28. So if you will write in one word also, it will remember. Okay. If you are going to read these things, it is very difficult to memorize and remember. Now see this, from one ROC to second ROC. Application will be in which form, guys? INC with necessary fees, right? Then RD will give the order within 30 days and this the receipt of application. Then it will go to within how many days? Within 60 days, confirmation by RD. A file you will file to the ROC. Which one? Which ROC? The yes, previous one. Then the said ROC will record the order changes in the record. Then all the documents will be transferred to the new ROC, and in this INC 28 you will file to the new ROC. You want to read? Please read once. Once you read, if any doubt is there, you can ask me. You read that, and this I had simplified, so you can check with this. Okay. Yes. Any doubt? Done? Eh? Now the next one is the change of registered office from one state to another. Okay. So the change of registered office from one state to another state involves alteration of MOA. Till now we had not altered the MOA. Now you have to, in this case, you have to alter the MOA. Okay. And this 1, 2, 3, how many points are there? 18 points. Obi, they had never asked this. Okay. I had simplified it in 12 points, guys. Let's see this. Okay. First of all, you have to change of registered office from one state to another state. Okay. First of all, in this you have to alter the MOA. Okay. Alteration of MOA, passing the special resolution, and you have to apply to the central government. First step. Then whenever you are passing the special resolution, which form you have to file to ROC? MGT 14. After any special resolution, within 30 days, company will file which form? MGT 14 to ROC. Okay? So after any SR, MGT 14 to ROC within 30 days by the company. Now central government will confirm within 60 days. Where you are applying, guys? Application to CG. So central government will confirm within 60 days. By now, when you are filing to central government, from one state to another state, you are shifting your office, right? Now, many people will be associated with your company stakeholders, creditors, any debenture holders, any person, any lenders from whom you had taken the loan and all. Now you are shifting from one place to another place where they will search your office, right? So that's why you have to take the approval from the central government. Now, when you are apply to the central government, what happened? So guys, the central government have to confirm with these stakeholders. They should not come in trouble, right? So central government will confirm within how many days? 60 days, by satisfying itself that stakeholders' interests are protected. Who are the stakeholders? Stakeholders are the person who are directly and indirectly associated with the company. Employee, your creditors, raw material suppliers, your media, society, government. Okay, these all people are stakeholders. Shareholders, the person who is taking the shares of that company, right? But who are the stakeholder? Stakeholder is a wider term. Any person who are directly or indirectly associated with your company, they are called the stakeholder. Say suppose you had issued debenture, that person are your stakeholder. Lenders, creditors, raw material suppliers, society, you are working in you are doing business in society. Society is also stakeholder. Say suppose you are doing any kind of wrong things, it will impact the society. Okay, media, government, they all are the stakeholder. So central government will confirm within how many days? 60 days, by satisfying itself that stakeholders interests are protected. Okay, then this, the certified true copy of CG, certified true copy of the central government approval will be filed with each ROC. How many ROCs are there? We are talking about one state to another, two ROC. Each ROC we have to file this certified true copy of, certified, the who had given the approval? Central government. So we will tell the certified true copy of the approval of the central government will be filed with each ROC. In which form, guys? INC 28. Then within how many days? Within 30 days. Then ROC of the new state will issue. Now if it will be filed to approval will file to each ROC. After getting this E-form INC 28, the new ROC will give the fresh certificate of incorporation, and then they can do their business in the other state. So to give the impact of the changes, ROC of new state will issue the fresh certificate of incorporation. Please see this first, then we will move to that. Alteration of MOA, special resolution application to CG. Okay, after SR, within 30 days MGT 14 filed to ROC. How many days CG will take to give approval? 60 days. After satisfying that all the stakeholders' interests are protected. After the approval from the CG, that is called certified true copy of approval from CG, within 30 days you will file the form INC 28 to whom? To each ROC, to each ROC. Then the new state ROC will give the fresh certificate of incorporation, means they are giving you approval to do the business in the other state where you had shifted your office. Okay, now come to this. There is no need to see this, you can read by yourself, that is more than enough. Okay, now we will go to the this. You can read by yourself. If anywhere you are finding any difficulty, you can ask. I had tried to make it maximum possible easy. Okay, next is your procedure. Okay, so what procedure you have to do, guys? One small changes also you have to do in this book. Let's see. First of all, what you will do? You have to give notice for the board meeting, 7 days notice, and you have to intimate stock exchanges if it is a listed company. For a listed company, you have to tell this is included in your procedure. You are shifting from one state to another state. Okay, so you have to give for board meeting how many days in notice should be there? 7 days. 7 days prior. So and intimate to exchange of if it is a listed company. Then hold the board meeting and you have to pass the resolution for this change. You will call board of directors, they will come, you will pass a resolution that you are shifting from your registered office, you are shifting from one state to another state. Then you have to take, in that board meeting, you will take the approval for the EGM, because you have to pass the special resolution from one state to another state. SR you have to pass, so you have to call all shareholders. So in the board meeting, you will take the approval for what, guys? EGM notice, that we are going to give notice to all shareholders for passing the SR. Then you will authorize to director and CS to sign for the signing, and you will engage one CS to represent to the regional director. Okay, these three things you see here. First of all, What you will do? Board meeting at least how many days? 7 days before the date of board meeting. In case of listed company, 7 days before a board meeting. This is now not required. This one, you can cut this. Publish notice of the board meeting. Earlier 10 years before it was necessary, now it is not necessary. Okay. Simultaneously send the copies of the said publication to the stock exchange. This formality is not required. Then what you will do? You will send the notice to the board of director, and you will hold the board meeting. And what you are going to approve here? Resolution shifting to registered office. This resolution you will pass. Then what you will approve, guys? Notice of EGM for passing the SR. Then third, authorization of director and CS to sign the document, and engagement of company secretary to represent on behalf of the company before regional director. ठीक है? हो गया? In 2 lines we are covering this. Done? Next is what? Now, within 30 minutes of conclusion of board meeting, guys, you have to intimate to stock exchanges. This you have to change. This is also misprinted here. This you please change here. Within 30 minutes. If whenever you have to intimate anything to stock exchange, say suppose how many minutes? 30 minutes is required, not 24 hours. So this you please cut. This all 2 lines you can cut from here. Intimate to stock exchanges about passing the board resolution in the board meeting within 30 minutes, not 24 hours. In the case of EGM, we have to take within 24 hours, we have to intimate to stock exchanges. Okay. 30 minutes, only 30 minutes. CS has to do this. Immediately after board meeting, you have to intimate to stock exchanges within 30 minutes only. Okay. Then send the notice of EGM. Now you had already approved notice of EGM. So how many days it takes for shareholder? 21 clear days. 21 clear days. So 21 clear days before the member of the company, send copies of the notice to the stock exchanges simultaneously. You have to send the notice to the member and stock exchange. Then publish the notice of EGM in newspaper and send the copy of such publication to the stock exchanges. Now what you will do? You will hold the EGM and pass the special resolution for shifting the registered office from one state to another. So here you can see that within 30 minutes of conclusion of board meeting, intimate stock exchanges, 21 clear days notice of member to stock exchanges, then newspaper advertisement of notice of EGM. This you are going to pass a special resolution to shift your office from one state to another. You have to advertise it in newspaper. Why? Can you tell me the reason? Because stakeholders will get to know that you are shifting your office from one state to another state. If they are having any kind of objection, they will give their objection that we don't want that you should shift. You had not paid our loan, you had not repaid loan, you had not repaid deposit, you had not given interest on the debentures and all. So they can do the objection. That's why it will be published in the it will given in the newspaper advertisement. So newspaper advertisement of notice of EGM, and this copy will go to the stock exchange. Now in EGM what you will do? You will pass the SR in EGM, special resolution, and intimate to SC within 24 hours. Earlier it was after conclusion of board meeting within 30 minutes, but after the conclusion of EGM within 24 hours you can intimate to the stock exchange. Okay. Now when you are passing this special resolution, what you have to do? MGT 14 within 30 days to the ROC. ठीक है? MGT 14 within 30 days to ROC of special resolution. ठीक है? Now application to RD in now. The next is what? Here we had seen no. We have to apply to the regional director also, okay, and we had taken the engagement to the company secretary to represent to regional director, okay. So application to RD. Now you will apply to regional director in which form, guys? INC 23 along with the annexures. So these are the annexure with INC E form, INC 23. What other things you will annexed there? So that will be advertisement in the form, which form? The format will be there in the INC 26. ठीक है. With you are applying in which form? INC 23. To whom? To regional director. With that you will annex some or other document. You will attach some other document, that is called the annexures. So first what you will add in that? The advertisement copy in the form of INC 26. Okay, and that advertisement will in the English or vernacular language, any local language and in English. Second, proof of notice to debenture holder and creditors and other stakeholder. So what you have to give the proof of that you had given these notice to the proof of notice or to debenture holder and other stakeholder or any creditors. Then notice plus application to ROC, SEBI and other authority of special act like IRDA, TRAI, this Telecom Regulatory Authority of India, Insurance Regulatory Authority of Regulatory and Development Authority of India. So these are the authority from the special act. Okay, so you have to intimate to whom? Notice plus application to ROC, SEBI and other authority of the special act, guys. Okay. So these are the example I had given, the other authority of special act. So here what you have to till now? Notice, advertisement and application in INC 26 and INC 23 plus INC 26. And you have to attach these proof of notice to stakeholders and you have to give these application to ROC, SEBI and other authority of special act. Okay. See here. With the INC 23, these are the annexure, guys. See, advertisement in INC 26, then acknowledgement that individual notice had given to debenture holder and creditor. Everybody can see this. Then serve the notice to ROC, SEBI, if any listed company, and the regulatory body if any company is regulated under special act, that is insurance or telecom. These are the special act. Electricity, these are the special act we had seen, no? Companies Act applies to which kind of company. Chalo, check this till 11 point. If you have any kind of doubt, please check. Done? Any doubt in this? Okay. Next is what, guys? And a duly authenticated copy of advertisement and notices shall be attached to the application. Already we had attached. Then this window will be open after the advertisement. It will be open for 21 days for welcoming the objection. 21 days it will be there. Okay. Then that is not mentioned here. So practically it is open for the 21 days. Anybody can raise the objection. Okay. So there no objection has been received from any person in response to the advertisement or notice. Application may be put up for order without hearing, and the order either approving or rejecting the application shall be passed within 15 days of the receipt of the application. Now if there is no objection, so what will happen? Hello? Yes? Yeah, please tell me. Shall I call you after 1 hour? Okay. So guys, if there is no objection from stakeholders, okay, if there is no objection from stakeholder, application will, if there is no objection, what you will do? You will put the application for the approval, okay. So before it can be rejected also, no? So you will put up for order of approval or rejection, and the order will be passed within how many days? Within 15 days of receipt of application. Okay? If after advertisement in 21 days there is no objection, you will put it for the order whether it is rejecting or approved, and that approval in how many days you will get? Within 15 days after the application. Okay. So within, it is open for the objection 21 days from the date of the advertisement. Okay. Now if there is objection guys, then company has to file the affidavit to address all the objections. On being satisfied, RD or CG will pass an appropriate order within 60 days. Say suppose the first point we had considered, there is no objection, but if there is an objection, then CG will tell to the company to give affidavit that of these reasons why they had raised the objection. Okay, so the company has to file the affidavit to address all the objections, to whom being satisfied. After that, the RD and CG, regional director or central government, will see that they had satisfied all the objection by affidavit, then they will pass an appropriate proper order within how many days? Within 16. If there is no objection, within 15 days. If there are objections, within how many days? 60 days. So here guys, actually this RD or CG, why I had written that the central government had delegated the power to regional director. Okay? RD or CG if I am mentioning, so it should be approved by central government, but central government had given the power to RD. Okay. So you have to intimate to ROC, then you have to intimate to central government. Next, what you have to do? The order of RD or CG will file to ROC. Okay. Then ROC will give fresh certificate of incorporation within how many days? 30 days. In which form? INC 22. Okay. Let's see here. Once the order is passed, this 14 and 15 is about what I told you, no? See, you can see here, if there is no objection within 15 days, and if there is objection, then what will happen? If there is objection has been received, the central government shall hold a hearing and direct the company to file an affidavit to record the consensus reached at the hearing, upon executing which the CG shall pass an order approving the shifting within how many days? 60 days of the filing of the application. So they will ask for the affidavit to record all the consent. Then the changes of address of the registered office shall be effective from the date of issue of registration certificate by the ROC of the state to which registered office is shifted. So therefore that you have to file INC 22. Once the order is passed by the RD approving shifting to the registered office, file from INC 22 with the ROC. Okay, which application? INC 22. Then if the documents are in order, registrar of both state will approve the form and the change in registered office will be updated in register of companies with the registrar, and new certificate of incorporation will be issued by the registrar to state within 30 days where the company's registered office is going to be shifted. So that is here what I told you in INC 22, within 30 days fresh certificate of incorporation. So you have to intimate to ROC, the new ROC, and the second one is what? Order of central government will file to ROC in INC 28. As I told you, central government had given power to RD, delegated the power to RD, but you have to intimate to central government. How? In INC 28. So new ROC you will file which form, guys? INC 22. To central government you will intimate in INC 28. This much you have to remember. So I had made it 12 points. Just see this. If they will ask, this is good. If they will not, they have not never asked regard. But on this, they have there is one case law on this from one state to another state. Check kar lo if any point you wanted me to clarify or discuss. Is it visible or I should write more? It is not visible. Visible, no? और थोड़ा और बड़ा करके लिखना चाहिए क्या? It will be provided by Neha today only. This much is more than enough. If for 5-7 marks, this is more than enough in short also if you are writing. Okay, no doubt. Once we will revise this. Notice to board meeting 7 days, intimate to stock exchange if listed company. After the conclusion of board meeting, how many minutes? 30 minutes. Then within 30 minutes of so hold the board meeting, resolution for changes. There in board meeting what you will approve? Approval of the notice of EGM. Then you will assign to director or CS, and you will engagement of CS on the on behalf of the company to RD. Okay. Then within 30 minutes of conclusion of board meeting, intimate to stock exchange. 21 clear days notice to meeting members for the EGM and stock exchange. Simultaneously you have to give. Then you have to give advertisement in newspaper of notice of EGM and copy to stock exchanges. Pass the SR in EGM and intimate to stock exchange. Within how many hours? 24 hours. After the conclusion of EGM, how many hours you are getting? 24 hours you are getting to intimate to stock exchanges. After the conclusion of board meeting, within 30 minutes. Okay. Then after the SR, what you will do? After the special resolution, what you have to file? MGT 14. Within how many days? 30 days to ROC. Okay. Then application. Now this much we had done. Board meeting, resolution passed, then EGM, resolution passed. This much we had done. Now what you have to apply to RD approval or central government approval. So application to RD in which form? INC 23. There annexures are there. The attachments are there. What you are going to attach there, guys? Advertisement. In which format? Which form? INC 26. In which language? English and one local language, vernacular language. Then you have to give the proof of notice that it is intimated to, it is individually intimated to debenture holder or creditors or any stakeholder. Then you have to give the notice plus application to, so you have to give the notice of debenture holder creditors also, and you have to intimate to whom? ROC or any authority of the special act like IRDA or TRAI, and you have to give to the SEBI if it is a listed company. So with INC 23, these annexures you have to set. Now next topic is what? The advertisement is there for how many days? How many days? 21. It is open. The window is open for how many days? 21 days. Now in 21 days you are not getting any kind of objection. Then within how many days RD will approve? RD will approve within 15 days if there is no objection. If there are objection, then within 60 days, but something you have to file affidavit. Okay, so if there is objection, company has to file the affidavit to address all the objection that you had, clarify all the objection, and by satisfied RD or CG will pass an appropriate order within how many days? 60 days. Then order of RD. Now you got the approval. So this order of RD or CG will be filed to ROC. ROC will give the what? The new ROC. The new ROC where you are shifting your registered office, they will give you the fresh certificate of incorporation. So this order you will file in which form? INC 22, and you have to intimate to central government, because central government had delegated the power to the RD in which form? INC 28. ठीक है? कितने फॉर्म आए इसमें बोलो? INC फर्स्ट आया उधर, फर्स्ट आया INC 23, then advertisement in form INC 26, intimation to ROC INC 22 new ROC, and intimation to central government INC 28. These four. ठीक है? Objection, if there is no objection, then within 15 days. If there are objection, within how many days? 60 days. Objection window will be open for how many days? 21 days. Board meeting notice how many days? 7 days. For 7 days prior to the board meeting, and intimation to the after the conclusion of the board meeting within 30 minutes to the stock exchange if it is a listed company. If the 20, how many clear days? Uday, chalo. So I am not going to take much today. Another change in object clause, only one topic, then we will close it. Okay. So alteration of MOA due to change in object clause. Important. Object clause is very, very important in MOA, right? So object clause section 13 subsection 8 and 9. Situation clause section 13 subsection 4, 5 and 7. Very good. अरे मेरी क्लास तो तुमको रिवीजन का हार्ड वर्क की जरूरत ही नहीं है. मेरी क्लास तो सो जाओ आराम से. आरती मैम क्या बोल रहे थे ऐसे से चलता है नहीं है, ऐसे ही चलेगा. ठीक है, अभी टेस्ट लूंगी तब पता चलेगा. Okay, alteration for MOA due to change in object class section 13 subsection 8 and 9. So any company can change its object by passing a SR. Let's see. Change in object clause section 13 subsection 8 and 9, passing the SR. If you had passed the SR, what you have to do? If the eligible company, they can pass through postal ballot. Okay. Then if you had passed SR, what you have to do? MGT 14 to the ROC after passing SR. Then if the raised money, now guys, you are changing the object clause. Now come to this point, this is very, very important. What you have seen? First one, SR. After SR, within 30 days, MGT 14. Okay. Now, if any company is eligible for postal ballot, do it through postal ballot. Done. Then third point is a company which has raised money from public through prospectus. Okay. If you had raised money from whom? From not bank. You had taken from public. So when you are taking money from public, you have to go from the procedure of issue, public issue, and that will be done by the prospectus at whatever we had studied in capital market. Okay. So just right now you understood, the one who had not studied CMSL. So you have to understand, when you are raising money from the public, so you have to file a prospectus. By seeing that prospectus, public will invest in the company. Okay. So that's why they are using this term, from public through prospectus. And has, now you brought the money from public and for your object, and you had not utilized. That is unutilized money. You had utilized, but still unutilized amount is pending. Okay. So if you had raised money through public, through prospectus, and has any unutilized amount out of the money so raised, So guys, when you are raising money from public, no, in prospectus you have to mention where you are going to use this money. That is the procedure. Okay, you have to mention in prospectus. Now for that purposes you had not utilized that money, and there is unutilized money. Okay, then what you will do with that amount? So any unutilized amount out of money so raised shall not change its object for which it raised the money through prospectus. If say suppose I am the company, I took money from you, I told I will do this object, and that money is still not utilized, can I change my object, guys? Can I change my object? I took money from you by saying I will do this, but I had not done, that money is still pending, unutilized. Can I immediately change my object to anything else? I cannot do simply, but there is a provision. I can do this by taking, unless a special resolution is passed by the company, and the details in respect of such resolution shall be published in one English and one vernacular language newspaper, and shall also be placed on the website, indicating there in the justification for such change. You can change your object. You can bring the alteration of MOA will be there. You can change the object by passing SR, and you have to give the public advertisement in one English and vernacular language. You have to give the justification why you are changing the object. You have to give the justification. Okay. Then the dissenting, the guys, you have to intimate on your website also. Okay, but some people will tell, no, we don't want, you should change the object. Some shareholders can say no. Everybody will not say yes, okay, you go and change. Some people will say, we had invested money for this object, we don't want that, you should change the object. So they are called dissenting shareholder, the one who are not giving the consent. They are which kind of shareholder? Dissenting shareholder. Okay, so the dissenting shareholder shall be given an opportunity to exit by the promoters and shareholders having control in accordance with SEBI regulation. So if somebody or some shareholders are not interested, you will give them exit part. They can like take their like they can sell the shares, the shareholders or any promoter group people, they will give them exit route. Then you can take an exit. They will take their investment and profit and they can go outside. Are you getting? So the dissenting shareholder. Then what you have to do, guys, this following companies are required to pass special resolution for alteration of object clause of MOA by means of postal ballot. Which kind of company can do the postal ballot? All companies having how many members, how many shareholders? 200 members. Okay, company which has raised money from public through prospectus and still has any unutilized amount out of money so raised. Okay, then there is a procedure. So this SR and the dissenting shareholder, this I had mentioned, this already we had discussed, you got to know about it. Now the procedure you just see, and we will conclude this class. The procedures, not much things are there. Issue not less than how many days? 7 days notice to every director of the company. Hold the board meeting. Okay. So hold a meeting of board of director, pass the board resolution for approving the proposed amendment. You wanted to bring the changes in the object, that is called the amendment to the object clause. You wanted to bring amendment, changes in the object clause. To delegate authority to any director to sign, certified and file the requisite form with ROC. Okay. Then fixed date, time and venue for holding general meeting for passing which resolution? Special resolution. To approve the draft notice of general meeting along with the explanatory statement. So you have to draft a general meeting notice and you have to give the explanatory statement. To authorize the director or CS to sign, issue notice of the general meeting. Then send notice to, so every time in the board meeting what you are approving? Notice of, when you are bringing board resolution, you are passing board resolution that they are ready for the changes. Director will say, okay, we can change. change the object. Now there they will pass. Now they will say to change this object we have to take SR from EGM, from shareholder. So you will approve the notice of EGM. You will make the signatory authority to whom? Any director or company secretary. These all things are common in every procedure. That's why I am discussing. Then what they will do? They will send the 21 clear days notice to the shareholders. Okay. Then hold the shareholder meeting and pass the SR. Now what you will do after? Follow the procedure prescribed for preparing, signing, complying of minutes of the general meeting. Okay, minutes are the whatever happening in the meeting, you will make the minute for that general meeting. Then after passing SR, MGT 14 within 30 days from the company to the ROC, and every alteration made shall be noted in every copy of MOA. Whatever changes we had made in every copy of MOA, these all changes will be mentioned. That is called the object clause. And a very small clause, liability clause, alteration of liability clause in one line, section 13. A company can change the liability clause of its if MOA by passing a SR. Further, a company shall, in relation to any alteration of MOA, file with the registrar SR in MGT 14, which already you know. Liability clause कैसे change करोगे? SR MGT 14 within 30 days to ROC. Finish it. अर्थ आयता है everything. Got it? No? ठीक है. It needs hardly 25 to 30 minutes. Thorough करना है. Otherwise तो 10 to 15 minutes is more than enough. Okay na? On that basis, 2019 one question is there on that one city to another city. Okay, that I will take in this. Then I will discuss it. Okay, chalo guys. I'm immediately after completion of this chapter, I'm going to take your. So please mind this spoon feeding. Take it easy, aram se, without hard work, thinking hard work. You enjoy this and give the test, and please read every day. Every day. Company law is not a क्या केसरी बात नहीं है, सच्ची नहीं है, हलवा नहीं है ये. कंपनी लॉ पार्ट लग जाएगी तुम्हारी, इसलिए